Right, gonna have a quick look at this. I needed for the role-playing game, the players need to get somewhere and they need a vehicle. I did not want to use one of the big medium freighters like a Millennium Falcon sort of thing, and I didn't want them to have a Imperial shuttle. You can't have your players beetling around the galaxy in Imperial shuttle all the time, so I was looking for other alternatives, and while the adventure doesn't call for any space combat, it might happen. And sure, you can use, there's a lot of counters that come with the RPG, which is nice. I like using the X-Wing. So this is actually for the X-Wing miniature game, which is a strategy game, but these ships work perfectly in the RPG too. So, like always, it comes in these really hard and sturdy cases. I don't like getting into them. This plastic is horrible to get into. You really got to hack into them. They're like the old Costco CD and movie cases I used to do. But for protecting the actual miniature within, they do work extremely well. So I'm going to take an hour to hack into this. So it comes with the counters and cards, and there's always several different pilots with different costs and skill ratings and stuff like that. So for the miniatures game, you can work out how this ship best works into your playstyle. The ship itself is kind of excellent, very well painted, lots of details, a couple of nice decals on it, and normally I sort of do a little bit of a repaint afterwards, not much. I mean, I honestly think most of the time these paint jobs have been excellent, so I haven't really done anything to it. I know some people will paint them from scratch sort of thing, but overall I think they're fine. The only thing I sometimes sort of do to them is just give them a bit of a wash. Try to bring out a little of detail if you sort of need to. This is really nice for what it is. I mean, I might still do a wash, but maybe thinner, just to give it a bit more grime, because looking at it, it's pretty clean. It's a pretty new shuttle, and unless it's recently been stolen or acquired by the Alliance, chances are it's been in use for a little bit. This came from Rebels, I think, is where not just it originated from, but the actual paint scheme. I think this is from Rebels. Looking at the names, it's Zeb and Ezra are two of the pilots, and the Ghost is also one of the add-ons, and Chopper. So definitely Rebels is where it's come from. I'm not sure yet who had it. I can't quite remember. I've not seen season 4, so I don't know if it's in there or if it's in one of the, I think it's one of the earlier ones, but I just don't remember. It's been a while since I've watched Rebels. So yeah, it's nice. It's an interesting little ship. It doesn't hold a lot of people. You can't use it in the RPG for a massive amount of things, but it's still useful and it's good fun. It will fit the bill for what I need.